Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 194 for the 22nd of January 2023. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
Here's something I've noticed.
What?
I haven't made a mistake with the year yet.
Ah, that's good.
That's not bad.
That means your brain is functioning.
Does it?
Well, your electronic
They're all
things are all knitted
need
together.
Need one of those theremins.
They are strong with the force.
Strike him
Your
down.
midichlorians are all aligned.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
I didn't mention Order 66 in case the machine picks it up.
Oh, yeah. What was that meme? Order 66? Pizzas. And then somebody got it wrong and went, "Oh, kill all Jedis, right? Okay." What it actually means is
What he
kill
actually
all
said was,
kill all Jedis.
How's your week been? It's snowing here.
It's been a birthday week for Evelyn.
Oh,
So
nice.
we've been celebrating our birthday for a week.
Nice.
So we were out last night in Glasgow
Uh-huh.
with some friends, and it was very nice. Apart from the meal wasn't very nice. Can I say
really?
who the restaurant is?
Sure, name and shame. I don't care.
Browns in Glasgow.
I don't know if they're going to a restaurant called Browns, Jody.
It's right at George Square. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
There's a Greg's right at George Square as well.
Well, it's cheaper and probably bigger portions.
Probably. Oh dear.
A wee
The
steak
portions.
bake.
Oh, was it one of those portion sizes optional places?
Very disappointing.
Oh dear. Oh, no.
Taste was optional as well.
Oh, was it? Oh, was it like beige food?
And heat. Heat was optional as well. A nice warm dinner. Lukewarm. So the three key ingredients to a nice meal, none of them are there.
George Square, Glasgow. Okay, let's look at this. Brown's restaurant. It gets 4 stars, Jody.
I know. I know.
Where's it get? From TripAdvisor.
Expensive
Reviews.
as well. Quite expensive.
Brilliant cocktails.
Yeah.
Amazing atmosphere. Great food.
I
had a lovely time. That's actually one of the things there. Heart of Glasgow.
The heart of Glasgow. They had a nice grand piano in there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Which I was tempted to tinkle ivories, but I thought, no, I better not. Everybody might leave.
Here's one you all know. There is one reviewed 3 weeks ago, so maybe these other ones are older. Oh, these ones are older. Oh, okay. All looking forward going to Browns on Boxing Day dinner, £38 per head, but ended up bitterly disappointed.
Now you're talking.
The soup was nice, but the main turkey, and I'm using quotes there because they put it in quotes, was reheated from the day before.
How do they know that?
Well, it's quite easy to tell, Jody.
Is it?
Yes, you ask one of the staff, and then they say, yes, it is. It was heated from the day before.
But then, surely if they've got to serve that much turkey, that's perfectly acceptable.
We're
talking turkey, everybody.
Talking turkey.
Talking turkeys.
Talking turkey with Sloan and Jody.
Anyway, don't go there. It's crap.
Okay. So go to Greg's. Or exchange. The exchange. The what's it called? The exchange. Is that what it's called? No, the counting house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't get served in there, so it's too busy.
I know. It's far too busy.
Either. Yeah. You go there at 11 o'clock in the morning, it's busy. Bonkers.
People knocking on the door. Do you know, I've never got a seat in the counting house. Never, ever have I ever had a seat in the counting house.
Right, this is the weird thing, right? I remember meeting Stuart there once, and it was like opening time. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning. We went in, we were like, we'll probably be the first people here. Mobbed. Completely mobbed. They must have stayed there the night before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't get it. Here's Mr. Jimmy James Baker.
Oh. I was just about to show you something. Yeah. Evening,
James.
This guy here is Steve Marsh, who has lived all over the place at Sloan's. So he does this. I'll put this up here. So he did this pub crawl in Glasgow recently, and it was a fascinating thing. There was a few pubs I'd never been to.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the Clutha as well, which you've painted.
You do see my painting actually. See if you've got it.
Just flash forward a wee
TV.
bit. The first pub he goes to, of course, is the classic Horseshoe,
Yes.
which you can get a seat at, even when it's
Yes.
busy. He goes to Sloan's, but the Lauriston as well.
The
he goes
Lauriston,
there.
I was surprised at that, actually.
I know. It
Because
looks. Do you know, it looks very similar to the commercial.
I think it looks
I
great
thought
inside.
it
I always
does.
thought I was always kind of a bit kind of. I've never been in it because I
It is a
thought,
Lauriston.
dodgy, but it looks lovely, really, really friendly.
Do they go down
Very
to?
friendly.
Do
I
they
think
go
it was before
to-
the Lauriston.
It is before. Yeah, there it is. There. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clutha.
Clutha.
So see when they just keek round the corner
Uh-huh.
at the Clutha, you'll just see my mural
Let me see.
just after this. There it is. You can just see it.
Oh, just there.
That one there.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
that's
one there.
That's
Right.
me.
Got you.
So it's still there.
There you go. Cool.
Still there. It's a bit weather beaten these days, but still there.
Yeah. It's the Glasgow weather. I mean, it's raining when they're doing this thing, which is a couple of weeks ago. So
It's right beside the Clyde as well. So what chance you got? Very
So
exposed.
they do a very similar one in Edinburgh. Edinburgh doesn't come off as nice as Glasgow.
No, that's a shame.
So there you go.
That's a shame.
That is, it is a shame.
Shall we batter in?
Shall we crack on?
Yeah.
All right. Let me find
All right.
the old clip. Welp, Avatar 2 billion.
Whoa, baby.
Yep, it's happening. It's a thing.
Do you know? Apparently, do you know when
gross $2 billion?
James Cameron,
James Cameron,
your pal from Canada,
pal from down the road,
just up the road there, down the road, whatever.
Yep.
When he said it would need to make $2 billion to break even, it was a flippant. It was actually a flippant comment. Apparently, it wasn't a serious. He didn't seriously think it would make $2 billion, and it has.
There you go. Careful what you wish for, kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see where it gets you. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on a minute. So this guy for Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
We'll just steal it. I know it's Chippewa, but it's Niagara Falls now. He's got 2 movies that have made $2 billion.
Hey.
He also keeps beating the movies he's already made. Oh, sorry, he's got 3 movies. Sorry, 3 movies. Sorry, I forgot about Titanic. He's got 2 Avatar films that have breached $2 billion. My guess is Disney will be quite happy to give him some money to make the 3rd, 4th, and 5th ones.
Well, the 3rd one's on. Oh, I think it's made. It's filmed.
Oh, is it
I think
done?
it's just pre-production. It's going into now. Pretty sure.
Post.
I think post. I think they filmed them back to back. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did they?
So we were always going to get a 3rd one, regardless. But do you imagine? I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to go into the top 3 or anything like that. Do you?
I mean, it's zooming. I mean, it's a high trajectory. This thing. I mean,
imagine?
I thought it would lose steam, but
yeah.
Apparently, it's getting no sign of taking on water.
Unlike the Titanic.
Most people would keel for numbers like this.
Oh God!
Hey, Jody, there's a hell of a lot of these.
Oh my God! Straight from the poop deck. Anyway,
just wait till we move on to the next story. I've got to bridge that one as well.
Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, I wonder if it'll go top 3. Probably not, though.
If it does go top 3, that means it's going to knock either Titanic.
Knock Titanic
off.
But the fact he's got 3 in the top 6 is pretty phenomenal, really.
It's pretty impressive.
Bonkers.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Jon Favreau, has also got one in the top 10. Yeah.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good old John.
Good old Johnny.
Yeah. Avengers, Age of Ultron, which is my favourite Avengers movie.
Mm-hmm.
Number 14 there. That's nice. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting pretty.
Yeah.
Those Avengers movies did well, didn't they? Three of them in there. So
that's Disney. That's Disney. Titanic is that was Paramount, wasn't it? I think.
What one?
Titanic was Paramount.
Right.
I think.
Take your word for that.
Yeah, Paramount Pictures.
It was, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and 20th Century Fox. So Disney's got a bit in that.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, Disney. Avengers, Disney. Avatar,
Mm-hmm.
Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man: No Way Home, Marvel.
Sony.
So technically Disney.
Well, Sony.
Sony. Jurassic World, which is Universal. Lion King, Disney. Avengers, Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that rounds off the top 10. So basically, it's Aldous Huxley's Brave New World was right.
Disney's taking over the world.
In fact, no, it wasn't him. I keep misquoting this. It's not him. It's the guy that wrote Cloud Atlas. Because all the movies in the Cloud Atlas in the future are called Disney's.
Oh, really?
They're the only movie company left.
I never saw that film. So the Wachowskis.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine. It's not that good a movie, but there's something compelling about it. It's like you know what it's like? It's like the Polka King.
Polka King.
Yeah, it's on Polka King on Netflix with Jack Black. He plays Jan Lewin.
Yeah, I think you spoke this before.
Yeah. It's not the best movie in the world, but there's something gripping about it. Also, Cloud Atlas features some scenes shot West George Street in Glasgow.
Oh, really?
Well. Yep. Up near Strathclyde Uni. Anyway,
nice.
They're making bank, is what I'm trying to say.
Not enough.
Yeah.
The lad done well.
Yep. So obviously, they've made their money back from, well, obviously, almost made the money back from Star Wars.
I think The Force Awakens deserves to be in there, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably arguably the best of the recent trilogy.
James is saying Disney might build a statue for him at Disneyland, as in James Cameron.
They're more likely to build a statue of Bob Iger, I think.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe it's gonna be the two of them, and it'll be Partners 2.
Yeah.
Also, the Partners 2 is my favorite statue in Disney World. Partners is my favorite statue.
Is it?
Walt
we're
Disney
talking favorite statues, everybody.
Talking favorite statues. Well, it wasn't my favorite one's. What's his name? Wellington with a cone in his head.
Oh yeah. If you guys have got a favorite statue, please comment
below.
below.
I was watching a video and it was like how not to make YouTube videos, and one of them was don't be an asshole, which I thought was brilliant.
An asshole.
An asshole. So basically, it's if you have a YouTube channel, the first thing you do is like, hey, if this is your first time here, why don't you subscribe? And you get timely reminders when we put up new videos, and comment below and like this video, and then on with the content. And he's going like, don't do that.
Really?
Yeah. Don't do that. It's the worst thing you can do at the start of a video. You should just dive immediately into the content, which is kind of what we do. I know we have a preamble.
Wait a minute here. Usually we talk about the weather, statues.
That's content.
And then, anyway.
I mean, we statues.
Let's move on. Let's not pull back the curtain. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Keep the mystery.
All right. Let's talk about Jeremy Renner.
Oh, Jeremy.
He got a bit of a plow accident. He broke more than 30 bones on his body when he was accidentally run over by a snowplow on New Year's Day. He tried apparently the snowplow ran backwards because the brake wasn't on or whatever it was, and he decided to jump in and try and stop the snowplow and got basically eaten by said snowplow.
Yeah.
So
they had to reconstruct his chest, apparently. I think we went over this really last week, kind of thing. But he's out of hospital now, so he's kind of on the mend, but he's really in a bad way. And he just turned 52. So happy birthday, Jeremy. Hope you had a reasonable one. Yeah. Poor guy. Look at him. I actually saw a video of him, and he was getting fed by his wife or something, and he looked absolutely. He looks okay there, but he looked terrible in the video.
Sam sent me this, which is Peter Griffin from a few years ago, apparently on Family Guy, which is very similar energy to that one there, to the Jeremy Renner one. So anyway,
I feel
we're
more
all
sorry
hoping
for Jeremy than I do
I
for
know
Peter
than
Griffin.
Peter Griffin, because he can just erase a couple of lines and then just pencil them in. An harmony will be fine.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Jeremy getting back up on his feet and
Mhm.
feeling better soon. So get well soon, Jeremy.
Excuse me.
Not so good though for our next actor.
Oh.
Alec Baldwin is going to be charged with involuntary manslaughter over the Rush shooting, along with the prop master woman, the armorer, Hannah Gutierrez Reed. He's going to be charged. This is, when did this happen? October 2021.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yes, this is like almost a year and a half ago.
Wow.
So 18 months later, he's finally being charged for this. Like, that seems insane for like in the whole hush money thing. Oh, I'll give you a % off the back end. There's no way this movie's making money anyway.
Has it been out?
No.
Didn't get released, did it?
No. It was supposed to start again. So the production was supposed to start again in January.
I think that'd been a total insult if that had happened.
Yeah.
But did you see the stuff about? I was watching a thing, and I think it was Piers Morgan who I detest, but he was talking about this.
Before we do that, we shouldn't bury the lead in this one. He's facing 18 months in jail.
Right.
For this.
18 months.
18 months. Yeah.
Right, that doesn't seem a lot, but anyway.
Doesn't know.
Like we've said before, there's no way that should have happened. There should have been loads of people checking it before it was even in his hands.
Yeah.
He was the last person to have it. He should have checked it as well, ultimately. But Piers Morgan was saying that he went on tour and did this kind of talk tour about poor me and all that, about all this.
Really?
He's done like TikTok videos and stuff and going, I'm doing okay, as if he's like the bloody victim. Aye, really, really bad. He's got no, and he's like getting interviewed, and he's like asked, "Do you feel any, remorse? Do you feel, as if you're to blame?" No, I don't feel any guilt whatsoever, none whatsoever. Unbelievable.
I mean, remember the guy that shot Brandon Lee?
Yeah,
he took ages to get over that. In fact, I still don't think he's gotten too good over it as well. But still, like it ate away at him. So I mean, it's feeling guilty is normal. I mean, you caused the injury to another person. You should feel bad about it, whether it's not necessarily your direct fault. You're part of the chain of events that happened there. You should feel a bit of guilty.
But he is to blame. He is to blame though, because he didn't check the gun, and the proper things didn't happen.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I mean, the other thing as well, he's a producer on the show.
Yeah, I'll tell you what else. Go back to that photograph of him. It looks as if he's not getting much sleep.
He always looks like that off camera.
Looks as if he's slept in a bloody hedge.
Looks like Steve Bannon.
Yeah, he always looked a bit rough, didn't he? The Trump guy.
Yeah. So David Halls, the assistant director, he pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge of negligent use of a deadly weapon, and he's going to spend 6 months serving probation. So my guess is Alec Baldwin and his cadre of lawyers will get him probably 6 months suspended sentence as well.
In fact, sorry, just saying there, he looks like Steve Bannon, but he did Trump, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
He did for Saturday Night Live.
He actually did a
which
really
was
good
very
impersonation. Good. Yeah.
And I think everybody really, sort of liked him back then, but now,
not so much now.
I just can't see this at all. He's just a terrible person.
I know.
Awful.
Yeah. But then again, I mean, did he not call his daughter a useless piece of skin or something, or a pig or something? Or she released a phone conversation that of a voicemail that he'd left for her.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I mean, he's
wow. Not a nice. No. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to other weird actors. Jared Leto is apparently been cast in Tron 3, which is finally happening. So we waited 30 years for the second one. I'm going to wait another 15 years for this one.
Well,
it couldn't have had a worse time though, because they've just taken over Marvel, and they were just about to take over Star Wars. So
when did it come out?
2009.
9.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like Tron Legacy a lot.
it's great.
And to see Jared Leto being in the new one's a great thing.
Yeah,
I think he's a great actor. Jared, he's a fantastic actor.
Did you know that Tron Legacy, the 3D parts are only when you go into the computer world?
Yeah, because I saw it in the cinema.
Fine.
On IMAX. We went to see it in IMAX because we wanted the full
full thing,
Tron
full
effect, you know? Yeah.
Full Tron effect.
Yeah.
What, were you shrunk down into the size of a
Tron.
molecule?
Sucked into the telly, into the cinema.
In the cinema, yeah.
I think that's a different type of cinema film.
So it took 28 years to get Tron Legacy to the first Tron, so it's only going to take 13 to 15 years to get this sequel, so
that's all right.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Back on track for a third Tron.
So. Yeah, and that's when 3D movies were big. Not so much these days.
Yeah.
I say they're more of a gimmick, but I expect they'll still have that in 3D, I reckon.
You think?
Yeah, because Avatar was good for 3D.
Oh, so they're actually 3D is still a thing?
Yeah, Avatar. I went to see Avatar in 3D.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I didn't think 3D was still a thing.
Yeah, you need to get out more.
Oh, well. I mean, hey, I've been to the cinema recently.
Yeah, you have, to be fair. That's true. Been once in 15 years. Brilliant.
I went to the Adam Sandler Festival.
I bet you have.
It's the tentative title is Tron Ares. By the way, Disney hasn't forgotten about Tron. They have actually they're opening a new roller coaster in April in Magic Kingdom, and it is Tron.
All right.
And so they're I wouldn't say they're bullish about Tron, but they seem to be doing quite a few things for that
franchise.
Franchise, for lack of a better word. It's not Kaczynski was the director of Legacy, and he also went on to direct Oblivion as well. One of my favorite sci-fi movies. But he's not coming back for this one. So it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
But, moving along. Sad news for all y'all Cobra Kai fans out there.
Yeah.
Season 6 will be the final one. That's a shame.
For me, season 1 was the final one.
Yeah.
I watched the first season.
For me also.
And then I did start to watch the second season, but just fell away from it. I don't know why, because I really liked the first season.
Yeah.
So I should maybe get back. It's good to see them dressed like the way of the exploding fist there.
It is, yeah.
Characters.
Shoryuken.
That's the one. All you C64 lovers out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think it came out in the Spectrum as well, back in the 80s.
Yeah, but it would be black and white.
That was black and white.
Or actually, be black and cyan, I think. But,
probably, yeah. Yeah, it looked great on the C64.
Yeah, they're also dressed like Ken and Ryu as well from Street Fighter.
Do you know what age Ralph Thingy is? Matthew
65.
He's in his 60s.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Is he?
Uh-huh.
Ralph.
He's 61 or something.
He
62.
is 61.
61, there you go.
There you go.
Is that possible? He looks younger than us. Get. Clean living, get.
I know. What's the same as Jeremy Renner? Jeremy Renner's older than us as well.
Yeah, but he looks it. Especially now.
He's 52. So he's born almost a year before me.
Yeah.
And even after getting run over by a plough,
he still looks better than me. And me, for that matter. Poor guy. I'm talking about you, not Jeremy.
Oh my god. I have a very similar hospital photograph. I don't look
yeah.
good. I don't look that good in a nightgown.
Let's not put that on minds. James is a fan of Cobra Kai. Yeah, it is a good show. I need to get back into it because I really loved the first season, and I can't believe there's 6 seasons. Like
6 seasons.
How did that happen? I think the first 2 came out in that YouTube thing. So
it did, yeah. YouTube Red or something. Was it YouTube
Aye.
Red? Which then became YouTube Premium, which I subscribed to because I don't like adverts on YouTube videos.
And Cobra Kai get dropped by the YouTube thing.
Yeah,
and then Netflix bought it up, which was a great move by them.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
It's been a good success for them as well. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't have made 6 movies.
It's been
6 shows of this.
Well, it was more successful on Netflix than it ever was on YouTube.
Yeah,
but then it had a proper audience on Netflix. It was buried away on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you could argue Netflix does that as well with a lot of shows, but
I mean, let's not bash Netflix, but I can't find anything to watch on there.
Yeah,
I'm leaning towards more Apple these days.
Yeah, it's good, but then there's not as much on Apple, so it's easier to find something good on there because it's not as populated. But yeah, man, I never wanted them to drag it out too long. Yeah, 6 is a nice, it's a round number and stuff.
It's weird when you think. I mean, it was 3 Karate Kid movies, Karate, which is 6 hours of content, roughly ish. And there's been like 36 hours of content or something.
There's been all sorts of remakes as well.
There's the
Jaden Smith
what's his face? Slap Happy guy, his son.
Jaden.
Jaden.
With Thingy.
Yep.
Thingy was in it.
Yep. Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There
was a girl one as well with Hilary Swank. They remade it with a girl, Karate Kid.
Was that not $1 Million Baby, Judy?
Oh yeah, that wasn't. It wasn't. That wasn't. I'm not making it up. That's true.
Keeping with your favorite things, Rian Johnson wants a different subtitle in future Knives Out sequels.
Why? Can
you guess what it is? So it's called Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery.
Yeah.
Can you guess what it's called? What the subtitle is going to be? This is a new section of the.
Guess the subtitle, folks.
Guess the subtitle.
Well, wait a minute then. Are you meaning when you're saying he wants a new subtitle? Is the subtitle Knives Out? Or is
they're replacing it. So it's Glass Onion,
a
Knives Out mystery.
Right.
So it's like Glass Onion : a Knives Out mystery. So the next one will be The Hidden Serpent : and then it will be something to tie the movies together as subtitle.
But not Knives Out.
But not Knives Out. No. What's it going to be?
That sounds like a very Rian Johnson-y thing to do.
I think it's quite clever, but I don't know why he didn't do it in the first place. Because you're not going to guess it. It's a Benoit Blanc mystery.
Oh, right, of course.
Because they decided they didn't want to do that because people knew what Knives Out was, but they didn't know necessarily who Benoit Blanc is. But now, because the second movie's out and it's become quite successful for him, he's now like, well, we can use Benoit Blanc from now on, and Netflix will go like, yeah.
So I think the second one was better, and was it more successful than the first one?
I don't know. I don't know that answer, no. But I will tell you that not everyone agrees.
With what?
with our assumption that this movie's better. A lot of people
I know that, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised at that.
Better. And I'm like, I found the first one was a bit too long.
I think the first one was very overrated.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought the first one was okay, and I liked this one. So
I preferred this one. This one had more comedy and stuff in it.
Yeah,
it was more self-aware, and it was kind of not that the first one probably wasn't, but this one was played with you more, which I liked. The second one more.
Maybe we need to go back and watch Knives Out again. Now that we know who Benoit Blanc is, maybe that's what we need to do, is go back and watch it again.
I just liked it. I liked it. I think the first one thought it was messing with you, but it wasn't really. Because it kind of gave it all away in the middle on purpose. And I think sometimes he thinks he's being clever by doing things like that, but in actual fact,
he's not. It's just dumb.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I think it was. Let's not talk about Last Jedi again, but I just think
I'm so sorry, everyone.
he thinks by doing what everybody is going to guess, he goes a totally not just another direction, but off on a tangent up a hill, round the corner, and gets in a plane to the moon. You know,
yes,
type thing. You know,
and you're saying that's wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's wrong, and I'm right. Prove me wrong.
He's so anyway, the long and the short of it is they're going to be called the Benoit Blanc Mysteries, which I mean you might as well just call. I mean he's trying to rip off Agatha Christie is what he's trying to do, and he couldn't get the rights to do Hercule Poirot.
Hercule
Poirot.
Thingy Branagh's got that.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Which is
Kenny
owned by Disney.
Kenny
Branagh's got it, and he's done a really good job of Hercule Poirot, the famous Belgian detective.
Yeah. He's doing a good job.
I like both those movies. Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. Really good.
Yeah.
And it's with that kind of ensemble cast as well, like getting all your mates together and making a movie. It's got that kind of feel to it as well, but you know, in real life, they're all mates together and they all grew up in the theatre. But you also get the feeling that they're really passionate about the project as well. I don't know. I like both of those movies, but I also like Hercule Poirot. I like David Suchet's take on the character as well.
Yeah,
bit of a fan.
I'll tell you something about this, right? Knives Out. That I sort of read about. His next project is going to be a Knives Out movie. I don't know if it says it in that article there, because he's got no other ideas in his head apparently for anything else. It's still fresh in his mind. So
he's also in Poker Face as well with.
He's got that's a TV show.
Is it Natasha Lyonne?
Yeah, from Russian Doll.
Russian Dolls. And so it's a murder mystery type thing as well. Brick as well, which is his breakout movie, was also a film noir / murder mystery.
Yep.
So I mean, it's yeah,
it's a thing.
I'm not saying he's a one-trick pony,
but yeah. Anyway.
Bad news. You suggested you had Undying Love for the Mosquito Coast.
I think I've just I've killed it.
You've killed it. You killed it straight away as soon as you said.
The minute I mentioned it, cancelled.
I really love that thing. That's it. It's gone. Do you know it's a really good show? That Mosquito cancelled.
That's what happens. See, when I used to I've found this new band, split up, or you know.
Do you remember Bob? Everyone knows who Bob Ross is, but in the UK, he'd been dead for 5 years by the time we got his show.
Because I mentioned him.
Because you mentioned him, yeah. This new guy, Bob Ross, he's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
He's never made any more shows though beyond the 25 that he's got. That's because he died.
No, he made loads of shows. He made more than 25. Good God.
25
Did you ever watch the Netflix thing about Bob?
A Tragedy, I think would be to describe it.
Yeah.
Basically, somebody ripped off his name when he died, which is not good.
Yes, that's right. It's a good show. Good documentary.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good documentary. Anyway, sliding back towards Mosquito Coast.
I'm back in the
room. Cancelled after 2 seasons. So I don't know what you're up to.
Well, not much. I'm just sitting here doing a podcast.
All right, okay. All right. Are you gonna bite to eat afterwards, or
maybe? Hi. Right. Oh, what I'm up to in the episode?
In the episode, yeah.
All right, sorry. We're just in season 1.
Oh, okay. So you've got another season to go then.
But I have to say, though, it's started with a lot of momentum. But every episode is them getting into trouble, then running away from something, and then they get into trouble again and run away from something.
Right.
So I'm getting a wee bit fatigued a little bit with this running.
Okay.
I have to say.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine after 2 seasons. Well, I hope they've ended it though. You know, I hope they haven't just cancelled it without any ending.
Like Night Sky.
Terrible. Don't get us started on
that. There's a new exciting television show that looks exciting on Apple.
Oh.
It's called Hello Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it. Can you hear this? I don't know if you can or not.
No. Oh, it's this looks good. So this is set in the future. Oh, aye.
It's
rocket.
set in, it's like a kind of Fallout type future.
Cool, man.
So it's like the 1950s, but it's like, mid-century aesthetic type
it's
stuff.
Billy Crudup.
Billy Crudup, yeah.
That was in
The
Big
Watch.
Fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's also in The Watch as well.
Watchmen.
I also get him mixed up with the guy that's in Andor as well.
Andor.
Remember the banker guy?
The banker. No.
Oh, okay.
This looks good, man. I like this.
Does.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good. It's like ticks like 14 different boxes.
Yeah, it's like kind of retro future.
Yeah, retro futuristic. Yeah, and
AI.
I love mid-century architecture.
No, this looks cool, man. I'm loving it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Pretty sure rockets shouldn't be going that way.
They should not be going into the ground. No.
And the mother from Polka King's in this as well.
All right. My God, you Polka King daft, you.
I've seen that movie a lot.
Yeah. That's the dude from
The Watch.
No, not Billy Crudup.
Hank Azaria.
So when does this? Yeah, him.
Alison Pill as well from American Horror Story and.
So when does this come on?
I think it's out. I think it's February or March.
All right. No, this looks good. I've not even heard of it, to be honest with you.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello tomorrow.
Exclamation
mark, not exclamation point, you Americans. February 17th.
February 17th. There you go.
Fab. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. Something else.
There's this one here, which is the Big Door Prize.
So
it's this machine here. I don't know what it is. It's like a kind of
door prize.
Big Door Prize, yeah. So it's basically this tells you your future or one possible future,
right?
And you basically have to like go in that direction, I guess. I don't know, but it looks very similar to the Star Wars sit down cabinet.
Oh, I was in that. I was playing that the other day there. Yeah.
But that guy there, is that guy? Chris O'Dowd?
IT guy. IT crowd.
Yeah. How long have you tried turning it off and on again?
Exactly. Yeah, I played the Star Wars arcade. There's I keep meaning to mention this actually. There's a place just outside Kilmarnock, and it's like a big kind of warehouse. You know these, the big kind of warehouses where they sell tons of video games and retro stuff, and they've got arcade machines, and it's that, but in Scotland. And I'm like,
really?
Wow, it's amazing. It's like a Aladdin's Den of.
Where is it?
Of it's it's Kilmore's, I think. Oh no, it's Stewarton. Is it Stewarton? Just outside Stewarton, and it's called. Oh God, I can't remember.
Forgotten World.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. And it's amazing, totally amazing. So if you live in Scotland, check it out. James is saying
we have 11 full-size arcade machines available to play in store, including original 80s Pac-Man, Virtua Racer, Scud Race. Is that not where you used to race up the road and somebody stole your bathing costume?
That's right, yep.
And the only Star Wars battle pod in Scotland. Wait, hold on a minute. Star Wars battle pod? Is that the same thing?
Is that not the thing you meant?
Oh, right, okay. Jeez, man, there's like 10 a dozen over here.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, our road trip's coming up soon, by the way. In March. We won't be posting it up in March, but we're going to film it.
We're going to film it in March.
Yeah. Apple released a roster of shows for the spring.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was on. Let me just present the screen here. This one here. So if you haven't watched this yet, you should watch the Timothy Chalamet thing.
What is that?
Basically it's him saying, "Why has everyone got a show on Apple TV?" And it's like, "Oh, if you're everyone who's everyone's got a show on Apple TVs." You're like, "What? Why don't I?"
Oh,
So watch this space.
he's going to get one.
He's going to get one. The Reluctant Traveler, that looks pretty good as well. That's Eugene Levy from Schitt's Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And other things. He also plays the car salesman in National Lampoon's Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
That looks terrible. Shrinking.
Oh, the Harrison Ford thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's nice to see Jason Rittman getting work again.
Mm-hmm.
Or Jason Ritter, sorry. Sharper, I don't know what that is. Spirited, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Foundation as well.
Yeah. Quite a lot of stuff they've got. It's getting busy on there.
Mm-hmm. And also Ted Lasso's coming back as well for stuff. But yeah, that's it.
Nice.
That's it.
I've got a show and tell.
You've got a show and tell. That's right. Show and tell.
I think quite a while ago I had been talking about Joy-Con drift and various games, the Switch, and then the Oculus had the same thing, right? And I know
because I tried to play it when I was over and I couldn't because
what was it?
It was gubbed.
All right. So I was googling how to fix it and things like that, blah blah blah, and I thought it's going to cost like 60 to 80 quid for somebody to have a look at it and fix it. And then I thought, what after that if it goes wrong? And
yeah.
So then I was on YouTube and stuff. A guy on YouTube said this, right, which is
hold up to the
blowpipe spray dust. It's like a kind of air thing.
Oh, like air compressor.
Yeah, and he also said this stuff, right, which is a WD-40 product, but it's contact cleaner.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I used this stuff in the Switch because the micro SD card, every time I switched it on, it would say micro SD card unreadable or something like that, right? So I sprayed it inside there, kind of cleaned the stuff off and stuff like that. Put it on. It worked.
Wow.
Without that thing coming up. So then I was like, used it on the Oculus. I tried all these things. What is it? What are you laughing at? So I used it in the Oculus Joy-Cons, right?
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Right. All right, okay. So I used it in the Oculus, put all this...
Essentially, it's great at blowing away the cobwebs.
Yeah, and it worked.
Okay.
Anyway, short story. Long story short, it worked. And
that's good.
It's only like 12 quid, and it saved me a lot of money. And I've got one happy wee boy.
There you go.
And I'm happy too, because now I've got the Switch under the telly, and we're all ready for Zelda 2 coming out.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's a happy story.
That is a happy story.
Yeah.
So it cost you 12 quid to fix everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant.
Thanks.
That's really good.
Thanks, everybody.
Shall we...
What?
I turn to you and I say, what you watching?
Well, we have went back to 2014 on the
Whoa.
There, in a program called Happy Valley.
Oh, aye, with Sarah Lancaster.
Correct. And you're back in the room there. Oh, wrong way.
Oh, no, that's right. No, it's okay. There you go.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Oh, you can drag and drop.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
for those of you watching on a black and white television set,
Sloan's performance on Magic here. Amazing.
We were switched on the video version of the podcast. I'm on the left-hand side.
Which
and
one?
Judy's on the right-hand side.
Which is on the YouTubes, and I've got OCD if I'm on the right, if I'm on the left, and all that. Blah blah blah. I think you probably do as well.
I have it as well, yeah, because I kind of don't know where I'm supposed to be looking.
It's a bit like when people sit backwards in the train, they feel sick. It's a bit like that. Isn't it? That's kind of, but not really.
Just sitting through the podcast the whole time going,
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so Happy Valley. Think of
Anna Marie's like that as well, by the way. She can't sit backwards in a train.
I'm not like that. I can do that.
I can sit
That's
anywhere.
normally
sleep.
That's the only thing I'm good at, actually.
Usually, by the time it's like 5 minutes into a train journey, I'm like this.
Aye.
Anyway,
Happy Valley. Think of a UK version of like Fargo type thing.
Right, okay.
Where
Why have I not watched this yet?
What's that?
Do you know what put me off?
The title?
No.
That's what put me off.
Sarah Lancaster.
She's brilliant, by the way.
I know, I've heard good things about her, but the reason why it put me off is because she was in Coronation Street.
Yeah.
And so I immediately just discount anyone who was in a soap opera.
Nope.
Apart from, it
is amazing. It's one of the best shows I've watched since the last good show I watched. It's brilliant, honestly. It's a hidden gem.
Get cancelled.
Yeah, well, I think it's on its third season, and
it came back for a third season recently, didn't
it? Yeah. And
she plays DCI Jenkins. Whatever her name is. I don't know what her name is.
I can't remember. I don't know names, but people.
I know what. I don't bother learning names either because it's like the show's probably going to get cancelled. I don't need to know.
Yeah.
And then eventually all I do is go, right. Liam Neeson is.
Yeah. Well, Steve Pemberton, he's the kind of Fargo, the William H. Macy, type. Gets embroiled in a thing with these guys, a kidnap thing. James Norton's in it, who was in McMafia, and he's been a lot.
I'll watch it. It's on Netflix, isn't
it? Well, I watched it on iPlayer. It might be Netflix for you. But do you know who's in it? The girl from Ant-Man and The Stranger.
Aye,
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yes, Hannah John Kamen.
Right, that must have been one of her first roles. She just plays like a kind of secretary type thing in it. But yeah, it's terrific. Well worth a watch.
There's something called Jungle just appeared on my front page.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's new.
Oh, I've seen that. I think it was a tech demo. Wish it would stop. I can't hear myself think of this.
Check and see if it's on Netflix then for you Canadian
Happy Valley. No.
Types.
Actually, it might be on Prime.
Do you know
the problem is? The problem with Prime now. Do you know what the problem with Prime is? I'll tell you what the problem with Prime is. All the stuff that used to be on Netflix that's British is now on a thing called BritBox, and it's another 20 quid a month.
It's probably BritBox. I'm not paying that.
I'm not paying it.
Pay enough.
Happy Valley.
It'll be on Prime, guaranteed, but you'll need to pay for it.
AMC, it's on.
For free?
No.
Oh, there you
go. Steve Pemberton, James Norton, suspense. 30-day free trial. I don't know what that is. I can blast.
That's only 6 episodes. It's only 6 episodes.
But there's 2 seasons.
No, but you could just do the first season. I'm only doing. I don't know if I probably will watch the second season just to see, but I've heard that they're not as good as the first one. So don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, that was good. I've started watching Go F Yourself, Kevin, or something it's called.
Oh, Kevin Can Go F Himself. Yeah.
You seen it?
It's the woman from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, I think she is. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a kind of serial thing where she realizes that she's in a sitcom.
No, it's basically it starts off every time the husband's there, it's like a sitcom, and every time she's on her own, it's like some sort of No,
Did
that's
I
not
not
what you.
just say
That's
that?
not you. That's not what you said.
What did I say? What did I say? Say that again.
I was
I said
saying here.
I was gonna say it's like a sitcom.
No, you
And
said
then
she. Did you not say that she thinks she's in a sitcom or something?
no, she finds out she's in a sitcom.
No, no.
All right, it's not
Anyway,
quite that.
every time the husband's there, it's like a sitcom with a laughter
Aye.
track and stuff.
Yeah, but he's
Every
doing all
time,
these like crazy schemes and all like the typical
aye,
kind of like
it's basically like he's a.
he's a sitcom
He's
character. He's
not.
Kevin
Yeah,
from Kevin Can Wait
yeah, but if you
Kevin
put that,
James from
but if you put the things into normal life, what he does, that's quite dark. So it kind of shows
yeah.
her reaction
Yeah,
to
like
that.
he's got this idea where, like, for example, he decides that he's going to. This is not one of the plots in the thing, but he decides he's going to start his own brewery. So he takes all their savings and then puts in a brewery, and the brewery blows up. And he goes like, "Oh well, then."
It's not far from the plot.
And
It's,
yeah,
some
but
of
that's
that's
essentially the idea is that he basically ruins their lives.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's that it's really quite good actually. I've only watched one episode. I think there's
Mm.
2 or 3 seasons of it.
We started
So
watching it, but we kind
yeah,
of fell away from it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Well, I'm kind of see how I go on with it.
Yeah.
God, I can't remember what else I've been watching. We watched a movie called Super Intelligence on Friday
Mhm.
with Thingy McCarthy. Oh God, what do you call her? Melissa McCarthy? No, McCarthy. What do you call her? The girl in Ghostbusters.
Oh, Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of comedy about a computer that kind of a super intelligent, an AI basically that takes over all her gadgets and things like that,
Oh, aye.
and
Okay.
then starts to think humanity's not worth it, and
Uh-huh.
wants to kind of destroy the humans kind of
Mhm.
thing. It was okay. It's actually quite good. It was a bit rom-commy for me and Danny, but we got through it.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch The Revenant.
Remnant
Revenant.
with
Aye. I voted off.
Tom Hardy and a bear and Leo.
That's right. Leo Sayers in it. Yeah.
You know, Sarah's in it. Yeah.
Singing all the way through. It's a musical, actually.
You make
Yeah.
me feel like dancing
That's the one.
on that night away.
That was the big breakout hit from it.
Was it? Yep.
Yeah. The bear was dancing
On
while
the
he was
soundtrack.
singing. Yeah. Anyway, I get voted out because I do like that film, and I think Danny would like it. And it's kind of, I think it's, he's, I know he's young, but he can handle it.
Okay.
I think he'd like it actually.
Maybe.
I think we will watch that at some point. Yeah. And apart from the things we're continuing with that I'm not going to mention because I'd rather finish them before.
Have you seen Velma yet?
No, it's not. I don't get that. I don't get it here.
Oh, not many people do. Have you seen the hate and vitriol on the internet for it?
No, and I've actually the main thing I've missed out. The Last of Us.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's out tonight on
Which
HBO.
which feels like the first episode was about a month ago to me. God, sometimes you.
Well, we should probably talk about that actually because that was
a big one.
I've never played the games.
Right.
So for me, the movie, the
was a
first
movie,
episode.
really.
Well, it wasn't a movie. Yeah, the first episode felt very much like a video game because
Mhm.
there was a bit in it where
Is it?
Tommy.
Is it?
I know,
really
but
is.
there's a bit where Tommy and Joel and Sarah get separated from each other, and the way it happens is one of them's on one side of the truck, the other one's on the other side of the truck, and they go, "Phew, that was close!" Just as another truck barrels in and basically blocks the way there, and I'm like, "That's how you would do it in a video game, like
but
it bursts into flames."
It's very, very accurate to the video game.
Right.
There's
I've
some
seen
little subtle
things comparisons as well.
Yeah, but very, very accurate. And I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm absolutely gagging to watch the next episode. But it feels like a month ago I saw that one.
Yeah, it does.
For some reason.
It feels like an awful long time ago.
Yeah. So looking forward to that tomorrow. We'll get it tomorrow.
I think we get it tonight, actually.
Yeah, it comes out. I think it comes out in midnight tonight. You can watch it. But
I think it gets broadcast at 9 and we get it at 10. It's like an hour after. It's like an hour delay on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched it last week. Yeah, it must have been last Sunday. And we were like, oh, that was good. Yeah. So yeah, we'll tune into it. Not looking forward to the clickers though, because I don't like the sound that they make.
No. They're fun guys.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when there's a few of them in a room, there's no much room. Damn it.
Do you know what was good though was the start with John Hannah and Big Head Spaghetti from Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I like that
talk show bit, and they were talking about it was a nice introduction to the day without being horrible and just like doing the usual where it's like relax.
A lot of people like that.
Yeah, I thought it was really a good introduction to it.
It's kind of Watchmen-y, I thought.
I kind of
the Watchmen, that kind of retro kind of chat show thing.
Yeah. 60s type stuff.
Yeah, man. Dick Cavett.
It was good.
Dick Cavett.
Kind of reminded me of the start of 28 Days Later with Emma Thompson.
Oh yeah.
Talking about the flu vaccine that she's she aerosoled and now we'll be all okay.
Yeah.
Cue Cillian Murphy going, hello,
is there anybody there? Yeah, that one. Right, your turn.
I watched Emperor's New Groove. I've never seen it before.
What, the
cartoon?
Cartoon Disney?
Yeah,
it's good, isn't it?
It's. Do you know what? It's the same as Hearts of Darkness. It's not as good as the documentary. The documentary is. You can't find it, but if you can, I suggest you find the Sweat Box. It's Trudy Styler, Sting's wife.
Oh yeah.
She did a documentary of the making of the Emperor's New Groove, and they set out to make one movie, and it becomes another movie by the end of it. And the documentary travels through the story. Disney
that used to be on YouTube though.
Yeah, sure. Disney owned the rights for it, and then they basically they shut it down every time it appears. So it's like whack-a-mole. So if you can get to see it, go and watch it. It's a great documentary. But yeah, we watched that. It's an okay movie. It's not the best Disney movie of all time ever, but it's fun. There's a lot of good laughs in it and things. We all watched it as a family.
Always good.
And then yesterday. We've got Paramount Plus, but we've only got this is our last month of it because we've cancelled it. But Confess Fletch is on there,
right?
Which is John Hamm plays Irwin M. Fletcher.
All right, okay, yeah.
And it's pretty good. It's a Fletch movie. So
Chevy Chase, old Chevy Chase.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, an old Chevy Chase movie. I really
we loved those movies.
Do you know the only thing that was missing that would have made it a Fletch movie for me? Like it felt good. Like
Chevy Chase.
I thought John Hamm did a really good interpretation of the character of Fletch without steering too close to Chevy Chase. Although it is actually Chevy Chase's least Chevy Chase movie, if that makes sense. Like he's very not like Chevy Chase in there. The music, Harold Faltermeyer's music. It missed that.
Is he still alive? Old Harold.
Harold? I don't know. Harold Faltermeyer.
Bit of Steptoe son there for you guys.
You tell, man.
Do you know, I love those films and the TV show. Magic.
He's only 70.
All right, okay.
There you go.
Still knocking it out.
Yeah.
Old ivories.
Then in 1978, Giorgio Moroder recognized his talent and brought him to Los Angeles to play keyboards and arrange the soundtrack of the movie Midnight Express.
Oh, very good. You never really hear from him as a composer, though.
No, you don't. No, is he maybe retired?
He did Beverly Hills Cop and stuff, and as we all know,
Cuffs. He did Cuffs as well.
Genital Cuffs.
Tango and Cash.
All right.
Top Gun.
Did he? Oh yeah,
Yep.
so he did. He did the theme.
Beverly Hills
Copyright strike for that because I sung it so well.
That's right. The Running Man, he did that as well.
Uh-huh.
Asterix Conquers America.
Excellent film.
Quiet. He did the music for Top Gun Maverick.
Did he? Oh,
yes,
so he's
he
still going then. Oh well, of course that would have been the tune. That tune though, it wouldn't have been new music, I'd imagine.
Probably, yeah. Beverly Hills Cop Axel Foley is an up-and-coming American action comedy film directed by Mark Malloy, screenplay by starring Eddie Murphy. It will be the fourth installment in the Beverly Hills Cop series, and it will feature music by
Dennis Waterman.
Harold Faltermeyer. Distributed by Netflix. So yeah, Fletch, and then TV wise, we finished off Hunters, the second season. Sad to see.
You finished it? That was
quick.
quick.
It's only like 6 episodes.
All right.
6 or 7 episodes.
Good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's the cast from the previous year. There's an additional 1 or 2 people. Oh yeah, there's Jennifer Jason Leigh's in it as well. But it's really good.
They must be running out of Nazis to catch for the third season, surely.
That's it. It's been cancelled after 2 seasons. Yeah, it's done. So it ends in 1979, I think.
Right.
Bad Batch. We watched that.
I've not been watching it.
You've not been watching it now. You give up.
I'll get to it. It's not like a priority for me.
Yeah.
If I get a time and one,
that's my Wednesday night.
Is it?
Yep.
It's only 25 minutes long though.
I know.
So
it's not long.
Not really that much of an excuse, but
Velma's getting released 2 episodes a week.
Right.
So we're watching them back to back.
You enjoying it?
It's okay. Yeah. It's not like we get a good couple of laughs out of every episode. Everyone gets a different laugh, which is interesting. So make of that what you will. And then I've been watching Mythic Quest, which is laugh out loud funny. So I sent you that picture, and I was like, "Hey, I'm watching this, and I can't believe this just appeared." And it was a picture of the Wrexham FC crest.
I didn't get it. I didn't realise though. But that's a deep cut. That's brilliant.
I know.
Love it.
The only thing they changed on it was there's a yellow soccer ball right in the middle, and they took the soccer ball and just made it like a sun or something.
Right.
But yeah, it's the Wrexham shield. Yeah.
So how far are you into it? Has he finished the season 1?
Finished season 1, just started season 2. So I'll blast through season 2.
Season 1, the last episode.
So 6 seasons of this or something?
3.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, the last episode in season 1, though, when they had the office party and stuff, was just off the scale good. When it all goes kind of, they like kind of fight each other and things like that. It's like they'll dress up as.
Yes.
Oh man,
yeah.
it's so
that's the one with the shield. Yeah. That's the one with the shield.
Uh-huh.
The episode before that was brilliant as well.
Yeah.
That was the quarantine episode where they were all working from home.
Oh yeah.
It was all Zoom calls.
Yeah.
That was honestly the best thing. But the funny thing is, I was sitting watching. I was going like, "This is all their homes." Because
it probably would have been
because it would have been during lockdown. And the reason why I recognised it was their homes was, and this feels a bit stalkerish, but bear with me. I watched the table read of Community. So Pedro Pascal did the table read. He played the guy that was the guest star for the show. Wasn't available. That guy Walton Scruggs or whatever his name is. You know the guy. He was in True Grit and stuff. Anyway, he was unavailable, so they got in Pedro Pascal to do the original table read. But Danny Pudi, it must be his office he's in, because it's the same background. It's like the door and it's like a cam ceiling and stuff like that. And I was like, it's the same one. That's his office in his house. So there you go. Anyway, now I'm going to be an asshole. If you got this far and you want timed reminders and when we put new stuff out, then don't forget to hit the old subscribe button, notification bell, and you'll get a notification. Duh.
Yeah.
And if you like this episode, don't forget to hit the old like button and share. It really does help the channel out. Comment below, what was your favorite Chevy Chase movie? And if you got this far in the episode, quote Sasquatch in the comments below. But until next time, Jody, do you have anything else you want to
add? No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Cheers.